This message was blocked 3 times, but God just said, "Let them see it now. What you're about to open was meant only for you. My beloved child. Don't skip, stay till the end." What you're about to hear was blocked 3 times. But heaven just opened it for you. Something huge is waiting for you. You have no idea how close you were to never hearing this. Every time this message tried to reach you, darkness interfered, because what's inside these words will shift your destiny forever. Listen carefully, this message isn't random. It was written in divine timing, released only when heaven decided you were ready to receive it. You've been sensing something unusual lately, chills, repeated signs, sudden emotions that made no sense. That's not coincidence. That was heaven's way of preparing your spirit for this exact moment. Don't scroll. You're standing in the middle of a spiritual gateway that only opens once in a lifetime. My child, the reason this message was blocked 3 times is because the enemy didn't want you to know what's about to unfold. You've been chosen for something powerful, something the enemy fears. You are about to walk into a season where everything hidden from you will be revealed. The people who doubted you will watch in silence as God elevates you before their eyes. But wait, before that happens, there's something God needs you to hear. You were not forgotten. The silence you felt wasn't rejection, it was protection. You were not being ignored, you were being preserved. Because what's coming for you isn't ordinary. It's divine, unstoppable, and perfectly aligned with your destiny. Stay till the end, because the final words of this message hold the key to why you were chosen. My beloved, the storms, betrayals, and confusion were never meant to break you, they were meant to refine you. God says, "I blocked the wrong voices, the wrong doors, and the wrong people, so that when you finally open what's yours, no one else can claim it." Every delay, every rejection, every "not yet," was heaven's way of saying, "I'm saving this blessing for the exact moment they're ready." And that moment is now. Don't skip. There's something being released over your life right now, peace that replaces chaos, love that replaces loneliness, and clarity that replaces confusion. You're not watching this by accident. You were guided here. In the next few days, something will happen that confirms these words, a name, a message, or a sign that only you will recognize. When it happens, you'll know heaven has spoken directly to you. The message that was blocked 3 times has finally reached you, because you were chosen to hear it first. Stay till the end, because this is just the beginning of what God is about to do next. My precious child. Don't skip, stay right here. What's coming next will explain why this message was hidden from you again and again. Heaven didn't allow it to reach you before, because the truth inside it wasn't meant for who you were, but for who you've become now. Listen closely. 3 times this message tried to break through, but every time, spiritual interference stood in the way. Why? Because the moment you heard these words, chains would start breaking in your life. Chains of fear. Chains of confusion. Chains of delay. The forces that tried to block this message knew its power. They knew once you heard it, you'd never see yourself the same again. Don't scroll, something powerful is being revealed. The first time this message was sent, you were in a season of heartbreak, your heart wasn't ready. The second time, you were surrounded by the wrong people, voices that would have made you doubt what was meant to lift you. The third time, heaven stopped it because you were still healing from wounds that could have twisted the message into pain. But now your soul is ready. Now your eyes are open. Now your heart is strong enough to carry what's been waiting for you. My beloved, God says, I waited until they were steady, until they could stand even when the world shook beneath them. I waited until their spirit was unbreakable. Don't skip, you're about to understand what's really unfolding. There's a reason you've been seeing signs lately, repeating numbers, sudden chills, flashes of déjà vu. These weren't coincidences. They were signals. Every 11:11 you noticed, every dream that felt too real, every moment you felt watched over, it was a whisper from the divine, reminding you that your breakthrough was nearing. You are walking into a divine unveiling. What's been hidden behind delay and silence is about to pour into your life, blessings that have been collecting interest in the spiritual realm. But listen carefully, before these blessings arrive, one final separation must happen. Someone or something that's been clinging to you, draining your energy, will fall away. Don't chase it. The disconnection isn't rejection, it's divine redirection. Don't scroll. Stay till the end. Because this is the moment heaven has been preparing you for. You were not meant to stumble upon this video, you were summoned to it. The message that was blocked 3 times has finally reached its rightful owner. And soon, the very people who underestimated you will watch your elevation in silence. You'll rise so quietly, they won't even notice, until your name becomes the answer to the prayers they once laughed at. My child, God is whispering now. Their time of waiting is over. Their time of hiding is over. The message I kept from them before, will now become their miracle. Stay till the end, because what's about to be revealed next will explain what exactly is being released into your life right now, and why heaven fought to make sure you saw it. My chosen child. Don't skip, stay right here. What you're about to hear was sealed away for years, guarded by divine hands until this very second. This is the part the universe tried to hide from you. The actual message heaven wanted you to receive. Close your eyes for a moment, breathe. Because what I'm about to reveal will stir your soul, awaken your memory, and remind you of who you truly are. My child, God says, I did not choose them because they were perfect. I chose them because they carried light even while walking through darkness. The reason this message was blocked 3 times, is because it holds the blueprint of your purpose. You are not here by accident. You are the carrier of something ancient, a divine promise written long before your first breath. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The message begins here. You are entering a divine exchange. What was taken from you will be returned, multiplied and refined. The people who walked away cleared the path for your elevation. The pain you felt was not punishment, it was preparation. Listen carefully. Heaven says your story was rewritten the moment you refused to give up. The moments you cried alone, those were the nights when angels surrounded your room. Every tear you shed watered the soil of your next season. My child, this is why the message was delayed, because the gift attached to it couldn't reach you until your faith had matured. You were never being ignored, you were being upgraded. Don't scroll. This next part is sacred. God says. They called you unlucky, but I called you chosen. They said you were forgotten, but I hid you for refinement. They left you behind, but I placed you ahead, in secret. Your silence wasn't weakness. It was your weapon. While you stayed quiet, heaven was rearranging your future, aligning the right people, unlocking unseen doors, and shifting timelines in your favor. And now, the moment has arrived. Something that was once locked in the spiritual realm is being released into your life. You will notice sudden alignments, messages from old connections, unexpected opportunities, and divine encounters that seem too perfect to be random. Don't question them. They are not coincidences, they are confirmations. Stay till the end, because this next revelation will shock you. The energy that once worked against you has been reversed. Every delay you faced is now turning into acceleration. You'll feel it, in the way people suddenly treat you differently, in how fast things begin to shift, in how peace returns to your heart like it never left. You were meant to carry light through pain so others could find their way through your story. That's why the message had to wait, because it wasn't just about you, it was for everyone who will be touched by your breakthrough. The divine says, "The message I blocked 3 times is now free." Because the world finally needs the voice that once suffered in silence. Don't skip, stay till the end. Because the next part will uncover what is about to physically manifest in your life within days, the proof that this message was truly meant for you. My beloved child. Don't skip, stay right here. What's coming next will confirm that everything you've been sensing, the chills, the shifts, the dreams, was real. This is the part where heaven reveals the timeline of your divine manifestation. Listen carefully, because this message was the one that darkness feared the most. The energy inside these words carries power to unlock what's been stuck, to release what's been delayed, and to move what's been waiting for you in the unseen. Heaven says, the moment they receive this message fully, not just hear it, but feel it, their atmosphere will begin to change. My child, pay attention over the next few days. You will begin to notice patterns, subtle signs from the divine world confirming this shift. The first sign will come through timing. Something will happen unexpectedly, a message, a call, or a meeting that feels too aligned to be coincidence. That will be heaven whispering, it's starting. The second sign will be synchronicity. You'll keep seeing the same number, word, or symbol repeatedly. It won't make sense at first, but trust me, it's confirmation that the spiritual has entered the physical. And the third sign will be a feeling. A deep peace after chaos. A calm that doesn't match your situation. That's when you'll know, heaven is not coming later, it's already here. Don't scroll. Stay till the end. Something massive is unfolding. You may even notice certain people pulling away, don't panic. Their exit is evidence of your elevation. When light rises, shadows retreat. God is saying, I am closing old chapters quietly, because what's coming next deserves peace, not noise. Your breakthrough will not come with chaos. It will arrive wrapped in silence and certainty. The same silence you once feared is now your signal that the shift has begun. My child, every delay was secretly aligning timing. Every disappointment was divine redirection. What's been circling your life, opportunities that almost worked, love that almost stayed, blessings that almost arrived, are now returning, fully formed. Heaven whispers. This time, it won't almost happen. This time, it will. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Within the next 21 days, you will receive a confirmation that will leave you speechless. It may come through a familiar name, a dream that feels like reality, or a sudden moment where everything clicks, and you'll know, this is the moment the message manifested. Remember this. When energy shifts, peace returns first, before the blessing appears. If you've started feeling calm after chaos, you're not imagining it. That's the universe announcing your alignment. God says. The message that was blocked 3 times has now become the seed of their miracle. And every eye that doubted them will soon witness the harvest. Stay till the end. Because the final part will reveal what this divine message means for your destiny, and how everything in your life will begin to move faster than ever before. My beloved child. Don't skip, stay till the end. What you're about to hear isn't just another message, it's a revelation about your destiny, the reason your path had to twist, pause, and then rise again. Heaven says. The message that was blocked 3 times was never about delay, it was about direction. I was preparing them not to find their purpose, but to become it. Listen closely. You've reached the point in your journey where everything starts to make sense. The tears, the waiting, the betrayals, the sudden endings, every single one of them was a setup for divine realignment. The pain didn't destroy you because it was never meant to. It awakened you. The loneliness you felt wasn't absence, it was transformation. You were shedding what couldn't survive your next chapter. Don't scroll. What's coming next will touch your spirit. God says. They will now see why they had to lose what they begged me to keep. They will understand why I closed certain doors so painfully. Because if those doors had stayed open, they would have missed the one that leads to destiny. You, my child, were never behind. You were being built. While others were racing, you were rising. Quietly, deeply, spiritually. And now, the world is about to see what heaven has been shaping behind the curtain. The next phase of your life isn't about survival, it's about soaring. Everything you touch will begin to align faster than ever before. Opportunities that once ignored you will now seek you out. People who overlooked you will suddenly speak your name in rooms you've never entered. Don't skip. Something huge is about to unfold. God whispers. This is their establishment season. This is when their name carries weight in heaven and on earth. No force, no delay, no hand of darkness can interfere again. What's theirs will find them. Effortlessly, perfectly, divinely. You're stepping into divine visibility, the kind where you no longer chase, you attract. The kind where your light doesn't just shine, it commands attention. This isn't ego. This is anointing. Heaven says. The same power that resurrected them from pain will now project them into purpose. Don't scroll. Stay till the end. Because soon, something unexpected will happen, a divine opportunity, a breakthrough disguised as coincidence. And when it does, your spirit will whisper, "This is it. This is what the blocked message was preparing me for." My child, from this moment on, walk with confidence. You are not hoping for miracles anymore. You are the miracle. This message was never meant to just inspire you, it was meant to activate you. Heaven didn't send this so you could wait for change. Heaven sent this because you are the change. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because the next part will reveal the prophetic closure of this message, where heaven announces the final decree over your destiny, what's sealed, what's released, and what's next. My precious child. Don't skip, stay till the end. What you're about to hear is the final decree, the closing of an old chapter and the divine unlocking of your new one. Heaven waited for this very moment to speak directly to your soul. Listen carefully, this isn't a message anymore. It's a confirmation. God says, their delay is over. Their name is cleared. Their path is open. You've walked through fire that wasn't meant to destroy you, it was meant to make you undeniable. The battles you fought in silence were seen by heaven, even when no one clapped, even when no one stood by you. And now, it's time. The message that was blocked 3 times has turned into your divine release order. Every obstacle that stood between you and your peace is collapsing right now, not tomorrow, not someday, now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Heaven whispers. They thought they were losing time, but I was saving them from traps. They thought I was quiet, but I was rearranging the stage. My child, what's about to happen next will not need your effort, it will need your alignment. This is not the season to chase, but to receive. You'll begin to notice how people, opportunities, and divine timing begin to find you. Doors that once refused to open will unlock without you knocking. Prayers you stopped praying will suddenly be answered in ways that make you tremble. And the weight you've carried, emotionally, spiritually, financially, will begin to lift without warning. Don't scroll. Something huge is being declared over you right now. God says, they will not return to what broke them. They will not repeat what wounded them. Their spirit has graduated. The pain that once defined you is now your proof of transformation. You are no longer in the waiting room of destiny, you are stepping onto the stage of fulfillment. My beloved, heaven has written your name on a decree of restoration. Every lost opportunity, every broken promise, every stolen blessing, it's all being reissued in divine perfection. And the ones who couldn't see your worth will watch you rise in quiet awe. You won't need to prove, explain, or announce anything. Your life itself will speak. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because the atmosphere around you is shifting as you listen. Energy is clearing, peace is entering, and destiny is aligning. That sudden warmth you feel, that's not imagination. That's your confirmation. God says, the message that was blocked 3 times has now become their crown. They've earned this rise, not through luck, but through endurance. My child, walk boldly now. Your steps are ordered. Your path is protected. And your future is already written in gold. This is your divine completion. From this moment forward, nothing will be the same, because heaven has officially released what was once withheld. Don't skip, because what's next will not just be a continuation, it will be transformation. My beloved child. Don't skip, stay till the end. What's about to unfold is something that's already happening around you, silently, powerfully, divinely. The message has been delivered, and now the world is beginning to respond to your awakening. Listen closely. When divine energy activates, everything connected to you begins to move. You might have already noticed it, sudden changes in people's tone, random memories resurfacing, faces from your past appearing in your thoughts again. That's not coincidence. That's spiritual gravity pulling everything that belongs to you back into orbit. Heaven says. When they awakened, the universe adjusted. My child, your rise is now echoing through dimensions. The same energy that once made you invisible is now making you magnetic. People who once ignored your presence will begin to feel drawn toward you again, not because of who you were, but because of what you've become. Don't skip. Stay till the end. You will notice something unusual, a sudden stillness before the blessings rush in. That calm isn't emptiness, it's alignment. The noise had to stop so the divine could be heard clearly. You're no longer chasing, you're attracting. And soon, the very people who doubted you will sense something shifting in your aura. They won't know what changed, but they'll feel it. The light around you is becoming undeniable. This is the aftershock of your awakening, the part where your energy starts speaking louder than your words. God says. They won't understand how everything suddenly starts working for them. Because when I awaken one of my chosen, I command the world to make space. You'll notice unexpected invitations, new doors opening, delayed blessings resurfacing. These aren't random, they're responses to your new frequency. You're walking into rooms that your old self couldn't access. You're stepping into conversations your name was never supposed to be in, until now. Don't scroll. Something huge is unfolding right now. My beloved, the shift that started in your spirit is now echoing into your reality. Even the air around you feels different, lighter, clearer, softer, because heaven has already declared, it's done. But here's the part most people don't realize. After divine awakening comes divine separation. Everything that cannot match your frequency will begin to fade, quietly, effortlessly. Don't resist it. Let it go. The things falling away are making room for what's about to arrive. God whispers. They are no longer in the waiting line, they are in motion. They will not have to force what I have already ordered. Your rise will not need validation. The same ones who underestimated you will soon have no choice but to respect what heaven has placed upon you. And when that happens, don't gloat. Stay humble. Stay steady. Because the same grace that lifted you will keep you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because now, the world is aligning with you, not against you. Your voice will carry differently. Your ideas will find ears ready to hear. And your energy will begin to open paths that were once closed by fear. My child, the final stage of this message begins now, the arrival phase. This is when the things you dreamed of start meeting you halfway. What was blocked 3 times is now breaking through every barrier at once. Heaven says. They have passed every test. Now, they will taste the reward. Stay till the end, because part 8 will reveal the arrival signs, how your blessings will show up, what to expect, and the exact moment you'll know the promise has been fulfilled. My beloved child. Don't skip, stay till the end. This is the final revelation, the arrival. The moment heaven has been preparing you for since the first whisper of this message. You've waited, endured, and trusted through silence. Now, the unseen becomes seen. Listen carefully. The air around you is different because divine energy has fully aligned with your timeline. Every delay has expired. Every wall that once stood before you has begun to crumble. Heaven says, the delivery angels have been released. What they carry bears your name. My child, you are now in your arrival phase. That means blessings are not coming to you, they are coming through you. Everything you touch, every choice you make in peace, will carry divine multiplication. Don't skip. Something extraordinary is about to be revealed. You'll begin to see signs of this arrival, quiet, divine signals that only your soul will recognize. You'll feel sudden peace at random moments, as if time slows around you. That's the vibration of heaven syncing with your heart. You'll see your name, initials, or symbols connected to your purpose appearing everywhere, on screens, dreams, even casual conversations. That's the universe confirming alignment. And you'll experience unexpected restoration, people apologizing, opportunities reopening, clarity flooding in where confusion once lived. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations. God whispers. They waited long enough. Now it's time they witness what I was building in the background. My child, the reason this message was blocked 3 times is because the magnitude of your calling couldn't be released until now. The moment you began listening with your heart, the chains that held your destiny captive shattered. You are not just being blessed, you are being positioned. The doors that open from here will not need knocking. The people you're about to meet aren't random, they are assignments. And the success you're stepping into will not come with stress, it will come with grace. Don't scroll. Stay till the end. Heaven says, the one who carried faith through silence will now walk through favor in abundance. The message that was blocked 3 times has become the trumpet of their ascension. You will see visible proof, maybe not in thunder, but in timing. Something unexpected will happen within the coming weeks, an event so precise it will leave no room for doubt. You'll smile quietly and say, this was it. This is what was meant for me. From this moment, my beloved, move differently. Walk like the message has already manifested, because it has. Speak as if the world is listening, because it is. Live as though heaven has already moved, because it has. God says, their story will now become the evidence of my faithfulness. Wherever they go, light will follow. My beloved child, this is not the end of the message, this is the message fulfilled. The wait is over. The message has arrived. And so have you. Stay still for a moment. Feel the shift. This is the sound of heaven saying, let them see it now. My beloved child. Don't skip, stay till the end. What's about to unfold is the culmination, the moment when heaven not only fulfills the promise but cements it. You've reached the stage where blessings no longer chase you, they begin to orbit around your energy. Listen closely. You are not who you were when this message first tried to reach you. Every heartbreak, every loss, every silent battle. They have built the strength that now commands heaven's attention. God says. They tried to block the message, but they couldn't block the purpose. They tried to delay the blessing, but they couldn't delay destiny. Don't scroll. The final truth is about to be revealed. You've entered what's called the reversal phase. This is when everything that once worked against you begins to work for you. Every no turns into a divine yes. Every closed door becomes a redirection towards something far greater. The weight you carried is now turning into wings. Heaven whispers. The message that was blocked 3 times has now become their testimony. And their testimony will now open doors that logic cannot explain. My child, the divine has now anchored your energy into favor. That means what you lost will be replaced by something sacred. What left your life will be replaced by what's meant to stay. And the love, peace, and stability you prayed for will start forming quietly, right where you are. You may notice strange moments, sudden stillness, a ringing in your ears, or goosebumps with no reason. That's your spirit syncing with higher frequency. Don't fear it. It's confirmation that your vibration has become untouchable. Don't skip. Something huge is happening even as you listen. God says. They will see sudden recognition. They will see their name mentioned in places they've never entered. They will receive help from people they've never met. Because when I release favor, it flows from every direction. Your finances will begin to shift, not by luck, but by alignment. The right opportunities will appear without you forcing them. Even your intuition will grow sharper, you'll just know where to be, what to say, and when to move. My beloved, you've entered the age of ease. Not because life got simple, but because your soul finally learned to trust the divine flow. This is the season where peace will protect you and grace will promote you. The same voice that once said, "Wait," is now saying, "Walk." Don't scroll. Stay till the end. Because this is heaven's final decree. The one who carried faith in darkness will now carry light before nations. They will be a living example that what is meant for them cannot be blocked, only delayed until they're ready. The message that was blocked 3 times has done its purpose, it awakened, realigned, and released you. Now, as you walk forward, know this. You don't need to search for the next sign. You are the sign. The light within you is now visible to the world, and nothing can dim it again. Stay still, my child. Because heaven is whispering. It is done. My beloved child. Don't skip, stay till the end. This is the final revelation, the moment where the journey becomes complete and your destiny fully activates. The message that was once blocked 3 times has now transformed into a living force surrounding you, guiding, guarding, and glorifying your every step. Listen closely, for these are heaven's closing words, the decree that seals everything you've endured and everything you're about to become. God says, I hid this message not to punish them, but to protect them from premature glory. Now that they are refined, I will reveal them before the world. Don't scroll, something divine is being written into your story right now. The energy around you is no longer uncertain. It's steady, aligned, magnetic. You're standing in what the universe calls the final merge, where spiritual promise meets physical manifestation. This is when the unseen becomes seen. The promise becomes presence. The waiting turns into witnessing. You've carried faith long enough, now faith will carry you. My child, heaven whispers. Their name has been spoken in divine meetings. Their spirit has been marked with favor. Their next steps are already cleared of resistance. Everything that once resisted you will now assist you. Every person who misunderstood you will suddenly see your light, not because you prove it, but because your energy itself will reveal it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. From this moment forward, you'll begin walking into rooms that feel familiar, as if you've already been there. That's destiny recognizing you. You'll meet people who feel like they've been waiting for you all along. That's divine alignment. And you'll find that opportunities no longer pass you by, because they were written with your name since the beginning. The divine says. The message that was blocked 3 times was the signal of breakthrough. Now that it's received, breakthrough will no longer knock, it will move in. You will notice acceleration, not rush, but divine speed. Things that used to take years will now happen in days. What used to feel heavy will suddenly flow with grace. Because your energy has risen to the level of answered prayers. Don't skip. You're standing at the doorway of fulfillment. Heaven says. They carried faith through the dark, and now light will carry them forward. They won't need to explain this season. Their peace will explain it for them. My beloved, this is the completion moment, the full circle return of everything that was taken, delayed, or denied. The people, opportunities, and miracles that belong to you will now find you with divine accuracy. This is the moment where the universe exhales your name with favor. The vibration of your spirit now commands blessings to appear. Listen, feel this truth resonate deep within your soul. You were never behind. You were never forgotten. You were being aligned. And now, the alignment has become arrival. God says. The one who endured silence has earned sound. The one who carried pain has earned peace. And the one who believed without proof will now live surrounded by evidence. Don't skip, this is the final decree. Your life from this day forward will carry divine acceleration, unstoppable grace, and supernatural peace. Everything you touch will multiply. Every room you enter will shift. Every word you speak will manifest. Because the message that was once blocked 3 times has now become your eternal permission to rise. My child, take a breath. Feel the stillness. That's heaven whispering one last time. It's done. You are free. You are chosen. You are ready.